We got it all set up. I'd like to start by saying thank you to Focus Home Interactive for the sponsorship for this today. We've had this lined up for a while, and I've been very much looking forward to it. And I've had people in my mentions, and now, when are you going to check out Othercide? And I had to be like, I can't tell you yet. I can't tell you yet. Well, I'm telling you right now. And again, thank you to Focus Home for the sponsorship. Let's play a new game of Othercide. From behind the veil they grow. Those you should always beware. In muted darkness they flow. Those who feed on your freaking nightmare. The Book of La Cosa Nostra. For centuries, the mother has protected the veil, preventing it from shardening. Her journey has led her to the deserted streets of the city, rotted by the plague, where a greater threat awaits. La Cosa Nostra. I have heard there is a big 2B influence in this as well.
Mother has come for the chosen one, and soon the veil will break.
Wasn't that nice for the chosen one?
The suffering cannot continue.
Laugh. Can I get a colon, laugh, colon in chat, please? The Advent chronicles the terrible arrival of another into reality, shredding the veil and merging both worlds together. The Age of Shattering, 1897. Luckily for Dan, it's not 1812. Sic mundus to you.
Suffering festers within him.
Probably crank the volume a little bit once we get past this.
Frays. Each battle takes more and more out of me.
Where'd she get that hair dye in 1897? That's the real question. Don't even try to tell me that's the natural color.
Our world. Will you stay with me until the end? I'll give what I can, what I have left. Let it go here and no further.
Bleach? They didn't have bleach back then. Bleach is like a 1930s invention. Okay, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to Alt-Tab and I'm going to crank it.
Watch, my friend. Once I move to strike, the first will fall.
Watch, my friend. Once I move to strike, my first will fall. Help me, dear friend. I no longer have enough strength to lead this battle myself. You must take control. I will guide you. Understood. These are health points. Your unit dies if their HP reaches 0. I do need to say, I have been told you're supposed to die many, many times. It is a game mechanic to perish in the early game and then come back maybe in the later game. So it's not just, I mean, like, mathematically you will die, but also it's intentional. Death is but the beginning. Okay. These are action points. We have 100 action points. Most action points cost AP. You can move to the red square. The farther you move, the more action points it will cost you. Done. Send it.
The other sends more against us.
That's not a problem, lady. It's the tutorial. It's designed for us to beat it. Or sometimes it's designed for us to face an unbeatable battle, in which case beating it just involves dying, which is easy enough to do anyway. Select the attack skill. They are played immediately and cost you action points. Done. Minus 757 HP. That's pretty good. That's like 100 sectoids killed. The timeline orders all units by their initiative and moves forward whenever a unit ends their turn. A unit can play when it reaches 0 on the left side of the timeline. Okay? Your unit will move to 50 on the timeline always, or just because of our remaining AP? I don't know. And recover all their AP for the next turn. Okay, I guess they just move to 50 no matter what. End turn. Alright. They have sent another other against us. Delayed action. Massive shot. He keeps the thing on him. Alright. Delayed skills immediately end the unit's turn, and their powerful effects are activated later on the timeline. So what is this? This cultist is preparing a delayed massive shot. Which is this being used right here, I think. So maybe we can interrupt you. Select Shield Charge. This skill will delay the target's next action and also cancel their delayed attack Massive Shot. Understood. I would like to use it on you, please. Initiative offset, resist up 30. Interrupt skills can stop a single enemy attack and immediately launch a counterattack. Warning, interrupt skills do cost HP. Select Vengeful Stance. It will interrupt the next melee attack and launch a devastating counterattack. Glittering Gold. Trinkets and Baubles. Target your own active unit. Alright, Vengeful Stance. Oh, I mean, come on. If you walk into that, that's your fault. Okay. We got another Bloodborne enemy. They tried to slash us. Guess what? You got interrupted. You got interrupted, you got destroyed. You just break the wrist, walk away. Break the wrist, walk away. Oh, we got some... I heard the game was a little new metal-y.
Fear not. I can stop the attack before it happens.
Okay, of course. I can slay them all in one blast. Yeah, where's Sinvicta? Select Spear Tornado. That sounds nice. Target your active unit to trigger the AoE. We're charging. It's the easiest kill of my life. What's next? These are spawns, I'm assuming? Maybe, maybe not. Instant action, premeditation. What are you gonna do? Smack me? I doubt it greatly. Massive Shot. Alright, I'd like to interrupt your Massive Shot, please. The time has come for us to handle our own... Well, apparently not. I will move face, by the way. I don't know where I belong. Perhaps I can go over here for the time being. Your unit will go into burst if they start using their last 50 AP. This pushes your unit back to 100 on the timeline, so be careful to only burst when you need an extra move or to deal a killing blow to a wounded enemy. Some skills like Shield Charge can delay the next time an enemy will play to give you more control on the timeline. Alright, so I want to... Oh, hold on. Dodge is the percent chance a unit has of avoiding an attack. Our current dodge chance is 0. We do have 70 armor, though. It deducts 70 from each attack we receive, but some of the attacks do like 500 damage, so it's not that big of a deal. Well, this is not, maybe it's a big deal, but it's not going to save us from getting hit. Armor and dodge can be modified by skills. Remember, the timeline is the key to winning battles. Powerful delayed skills end your unit's turn immediately and activate later. Interrupt skills prepare your unit to block on attack and strike back after their turn. Some skills delay the next time an enemy will play to give you more control. Using your last 50 AP will provoke a burst, which makes you act later next turn. Okay, it's time for us to figure out how we're going to handle this, okay? Control me freely now. Live as long as possible. Not a problem. I would like to interrupt your Massive Shot, please. I choose to move. Well, hold on. Our shield charges are interrupt. I will shield charge you for 50 to interrupt your spell. Bodied. Now. What's next? You're acting next. Then you... I don't know what 42 is. That scares the crap out of me. Alright, hold on. You're probably going to try to do a melee attack, huh? Hail of Shards deals 402 AoE damage each 15 initiative units up to 3 times. I'm not sweating that. Here's what I'm sweating, okay? This guy doesn't get to go next, so I actually think we just delay our turn. I think we just end our turn right now. I do. That way we don't get pushed to 100, we stay at 50. Alright. Come get a taste. What are you going to do? Nothing. You moved. Big whoop. What are you going to do? Now you've moved into AoE range. Okay, I've made a mistake, perhaps. I didn't realize you could get here. We get to act next, though. What do you do when you act next? It's the easiest thing in the world. After a delay of 10 initiative, deal up to 592 damage and delay units by 70 initiative. Then immobilize them for 50 initiative. But it would put us into burst because it costs 60. I got a new strat. It's called Slash. And then Vengeful Stance. Which means the next melee attack will be hard countered. And will still remain at 50 initiative because we have not entered our burst yet. So I will end my turn. Go ahead. Let's see what you got. Okay. I didn't know that you were going to spawn there. That one's on me. But I think we do get... Oh, no, we do not get to act next. We're still holding it together. Look at this. Okay, now I'm like, this is AoE, dude. Hail of Shards. Deals up to 402 AoE damage each 15 initiative units up to 3 times. You have 367, you have 558. This does up to 402 damage. I think... Oh my god. I think you run up here, shard to your heart's content. It's gonna work. It might not look like it's working. It's gonna work. You just have to wait for 15 units first. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know you're gonna hit me. This is just the price you pay. Okay, now you get sharded. Some of the easiest money ever made. Guess what? It's happening again. And then another couple of units are gonna spawn. I don't know if we just live until we die. Like that Frank Sinatra song. Because we might be here forever, quite frankly. If the whole point of the tutorial is just play until you lose. And I think I'm doing pretty well right now. Okay, you. 792. Our slash does up to 792 damage in a single blast. One thing that's very important for you to note about me, though, is that I am not a coward. So we will move here, and then slash you, and you're dead. Told you. And then, I do have 20 left. Let's go into Vengeful Stance, because I think this guy's coming here. Alright. Go ahead, take your time. You're 86 initiative away. I'm not afraid. I will end my turn. Go for it. Here he comes. What are you going to do? Prepare a massive shot? Reinforced armor. Rude. We get to act. You have 1,200. That's a lot, quite frankly. That's a lot. Delay target by 30 initiative? I would like to. I'm going to delay you by 30 initiative. Pushing you back behind 100. Which means we can guilt-free slash the Christ out of this guy. AP, where are we at? He doesn't get to act. I wonder what this is, though. 67 initiative in. Perhaps an enemy... Oh, it was a spawn. I don't know. I think we pretty much got you locked under control here. Hello?
He is here. The chosen one.
Uh-oh. Boss battle?
I don't want to harm you, little one.
Murgo's wet nurse? The Great One reborn?
I harm you very much.
Paimon?
I have failed. You most of all. I fought with every bone and sinew. All I am, I leave to you. Take it. My blood is my legacy. May it spill forth into an army to rend suffering from its host.
So dramatic. You could just say, I'm leaving, see you later. The city was destroyed. The veil fractured. Thousands of souls perished, swallowed by the void. It actually is the Orphan of Kos boss arena.
Destroyed a city. It's not enough. How soon will you hatch? I want you in this world. I want to see what you can do.
Is that gamers looking at their
those that hurt
Cyberpunk
me,
2077 pre-order?
To those you will hurt. I can't wait.
Time and space converged. Reality and unreality were on the edge of destruction. For the first time, an other was close to breaking through. No, there is another.
Do not despair. My life lights your path. Do you remember?
Little brother spam in chat, please. She's wearing a singlet.
Guide you.
It's
You will wield
spandex.
my memories like a sword.
It's just Zero Suit Samus.
Grow our army.
She's a toe walker too. And thus were they trapped in an everlasting loop from recollection to recollection. Daughters of the Red Mother die only to rise again. The Age of Shattering. Year 1989. Sigmundus? Sigmundus?
This dark corner of existence is a harbinger. Soon all will follow. The very fabric of our reality is threatened. My last breath is near.
Hold me
My
now.
daughters, you are of me. Put an end to suffering.
Othercide is a game about sacrifice and tough choices. Progress is autosaved, so there is no turning back. The enemies in Othercide are lethal, and every mistake will cost you dearly. Your daughters will die, and you will lose only to rise stronger again. The game expects players to fail, but failure is not the end. After a run, you restart with additional bonuses, and even the ability to resurrect fallen daughters for a cost. Alright, I'm ready. I felt like we handled ourselves tactically there.
I can give you my
I
daughters.
thought we did relatively
birthed
well.
from my soul. You will need them to fight.
This is the Chrono map. From here, you'll be able to manage your
What will you
daughters,
remember now?
select your next mission, and end the day. Let's enter the inner void to germinate a new daughter. Normally, this would be against TOS, but just for you guys, I'll do it. Not really comfortable doing it on stream, though. Here, you can manage your daughters. You're not going out into the underworld wearing that, young lady. When you're 18, you can choose whatever Blade Master garb you want, but as long as you're under my roof, you're gonna dress with some modesty. Enter the birthing pool. Here you can manage your daughters. Germinate a new daughter. Sure, I will use 200 plasma swords from Halo to create. I mean, come on. Mouth. Choose class. The Soul Slinger supports his sister from afar. That sounds like Mouth. That's Mouth in a nutshell when we're in Unity. The shield bearer protects her sisters. I'm not gonna say he doesn't do that, but Mouth's more of a soul slinger, I think. Ain't that Mr. on the radio?
The others are converging, warping reality. You must stop suffering from feeding. Go. Close the first synapse.
That's what I was gonna say. Alright, attack available synapse. Hunt. Challenging. Daughters. 1 to 3. Rewards. Oh, baby. Hunt all creatures. I can do that. Select the daughter. Mouth. Squad leader. Modesty. Same class. That one's my bad. It's Team Unity. 2 supports and 1 DPS. Yo, I hear this game is pretty good. Thanks, Bear Taffy. I saw you were playing it this morning.
What more must we sacrifice before the end?
Flanking behavior. It's actually a mouth simulator. While a unit is engaged in melee combat, attacks coming from the flank or the back will hurt more.
Ambition. How many more?
Okay. Who we got enemy-wise here? We got a plague doctor. We got... Oh, you guys are just watching, huh? You're just kibitzing? Alright. Modesty. Modesty's up first. Modesty, what do you got? You got move, you got intercepting bound. Interrupt the first attack on an ally within 10 range. And you have end turn. So here's what I'm thinking. Modesty. I want to... If possible, I'd like to keep you above 75 AP. Let's make a move here real... Let's make a move here real quick. You got a shot, Modesty? You don't. Interrupt the first attack on an enemy, or on an ally within 10 range. So you get to act... You get to... But where are you? Hold on. Hold on. This is all... throwing me for a loop. It's throwing me for a tizzy. You're not a problem, right? It's just y'all? If it's just y'all, then I think I'm going to apply an intercepting round to yourself, which I have been called bound accidentally. Alright, and then you will pass your turn. Mouth, welcome to the show. You will do a very similar move. It costs 10% of your HP. Shot for 25 AP, which is actually something we can do. Ranged attack that deals up to 84 damage 3 times, locks the target in its current direction. How about that? Hit chance 100%. Send them, mouth. Broke armor on the Plague Doctor. Then you will end your turn as well. And then Modesty, which is actually named Harmony. I want you to get out here, and your job is going to be to soak, and Modesty is going to get in front of that shot for you, so don't even worry about it. Deal up to 840 damage after 30 initiative, but it ends your turn. No thank you. We don't need it yet. Pass turn. Alright. Go ahead, go for it. This is why I have intercepting. Okay, you didn't do anything. That's fine. Curse Therapist. These MCNs will do everything these days. Alright, we got Modesty. Can you shoot multiple times in a single turn? Yes. I think you should shoot twice. You're not my main damage dealers, but that's okay. We're going to have you pass turn temporarily. Mouth comes up next. You know he loves to get the kill. He loves the kill shot. He lives for that.
Striking.
And then straight up, I'm like, hold on. Within 10 range? I think Mouth's going to get an intercepting round. And hopefully, he actually has a chance to use it. And then Harmony. I'm telling you, I think you just start charging. Deals up to... Delayed action. Deals up to 840 damage after 30 initiative units. Ends your turn. Do we choose where to aim this? Or do we just click on ourself? Because I don't want to click on myself and then charge up a super spell that kills me instantaneously. You aim it. Okay. Okay, you got to predict the square. I predict that they're going to go here. Let's see if that works. Okay, I should have looked at the timeline a little bit more closely. That's my mistake. Modesty, welcome back. Modesty, I'm going to have you move here or here. Yeah. Which will then put you in shoot range. Beautiful job. Great work. And honestly, who gets to act next? Malf's move is going to be completely useless. We should just lay into them as quickly as possible. No problem.
Shred them down.
And you know what? Pass your turn.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
I don't know. We're still deciding that. Now you'll just end your turn, quite frankly. I'm just going to be honest with you, Harmony. I haven't really done great work with you so far. I'm just going to move you closer, but keep you fast in the initiative bar. Alright, why don't you rush me? What are you doing? Delayed action, massive shot. You were a fool. You will be killed. Your ashes will scatter to the earth. You will be no more. Okay, we need to interrupt. Because where your action is right here. Yeah. Alright, so Mouth, check this out. Get up in front and then intercept on yourself. And then lay into it, brother. Don't be shy. You probably could have just kept shooting it, but I really want to see this move in action. Alright, you could just kill it as well.
The cure will be found.
You could just kill it as well. That's fine. That's fine. And you know, we got one more enemy left. Hunt all creatures. One enemy remaining. Alright, Malf, just move up there. No need to get too dangerous. Now, how much you have? 547. Slash does 680. They got eyes, and it seems to me adds up to lethal Zachary. Ooh. I believe that's a flawless run. The physical laws of reality have no bearing on the others.
Guard them well.
You get HP after the mission? I certainly hope so, because I did spend 10% of our HP 3 times on nothing.
She must rest till a new day.
Okay. Space, continue. Nothing wrong with that.
Come what may, we will slow suffering's progress.
You never heal? You don't heal in between missions? Oh my. Probably should be careful with that spell then. A recollection ends if you have no way to continue, if you get beaten by a boss, or if you choose to end it yourself. This will let you start a new try on the first day and gives you access to more shards, resources that you gain from missions you can use to buy power-ups. You can only move to the next day after closing at least one synapse. Your daughters need to rest. They cannot fight more than once a day. You can select next day. Alright, let's do that then. Oh, I see, and then we have like a little mini boss, but we got a big boss on like day 8. They can't put him on day 9 because it's copywritten. I will choose to enter the inner void, and we have level ups. Observe your daughter in more detail to learn more about her. Honestly, just good advice, probably. New skill available. Lightning Strike, an instant action that dashes 5 tiles to do 352 damage, or a reaction. React to an enemy finishing movement in melee range and do up to 482 damage. I gotta tell you, I am a sucker when games have like a GIF of what the actual ability is. I feel like a lightning strike is what we're looking for. I don't want anything that costs our HP, because I don't know if I can ever get it back. Big ups, by the way. Please type !! Othercide in chat to get a link where you can check out the game for yourself. And thank you again to Focus Home Interactive for the sponsorship as we get a little deeper in here. Malf's new skill. Open the traits tab. Oh, this daughter has earned a new trait. Or has she? Oh, no, there we go. Modesty earned it. End of turn delay +5 because she is aware. And aggressive. Damage +50. That seems pretty great. Now skills. New skill for Mouth. Shadow Round. Deal up to 242 damage to an enemy in range taking damage from an ally. Or cost 5% HP. Or Wrathful Rain. History quickly crashing through your veins. Deal up to 342 damage, then move to an empty tile. Oh, so when you have enemies around you, you do the AoE and you bounce. All right, let's try that out. Let's put that one on for size. That's Mouth Smoke Grenade. And then Modesty. I'm going to give you the same thing. All right. Take me back, please. Memories are obtained when killing certain enemies. They are upgrades you can assign to your daughter's skills, adding various effects, anything from increasing damage or defense to impacting the timeline. Additionally, every memory unlocks a new part of the codex in the memory section. I'm going to need that in a first grade vernacular, but we will figure it out over time. Codex. Oh, so it's like a monster manual. A bestiary. I get it. And remembrances? They give you access to bonuses that last through the whole recollection, which I think is one run. A remembrance remains unlocked once it's unlocked, even if you start a new recollection. Unlocking a remembrance doesn't activate it automatically. You must pay shards to activate it. Start a run with 2 memories. The damaged left eyeball. That's me when I thought I had glaucoma. Start a run with 2 memories. Why not? Go ahead. We're spending. Remember the glaucoma arc? We'll attack 1 available synapse. There you go. This time, eHarmony. You can be the squad leader. Mouth, welcome to the show. And we're not going to throw our HP away willy-nilly.
We must prepare to pay any price.
That's my impression of you guys when we launched our own merch. I only said that because Jay's here. Hello, Jay. You have access to more skills, allowing you to combine direct actions, interrupts, and reactions. But I didn't take any reactions because I was too nervous. Alright. Now you guys, you are enemies. Okay. I thought maybe you were just spectators again. Modesty. Would it be BM to run here? How much HP do you have? 360. Oh, you guys are going to love this. You guys are going to love this one. Run here. And then Wrathful Rain out to here. Oh! Now we're talking. You still got 13 AP. At least move 1 more space away. There you go. No, we're not going to use your intercepting round. That's madness. Now, Mouth,
Guard them well.
do the exact same thing. How much you got? 551, 1200. Ah! I might wait on that one. I don't know if Mouth's going to be able to get away after this. I almost feel like Mouth just delaying his turn is probably for the best. But this would be pretty cool. I can't deny that it would be pretty cool. Wonder if we could get close enough. Is there any way to see our range on the shot? I guess you could just move step by step and see if you got them in range. And we do. Now you have 551. You're much more likely to die. $22. You know what? Back it up. Then pass your turn. Now we're giving them a lot of initiative. That I will admit. Imbued Blade. Lightning Strike is our instant action. Dash 5 tiles to deal up to 352 damage. Because it's hard to heal. What's your range? Reinforced armor? I don't know, the Plague Doctor doesn't seem that scary. But I kind of feel like... I don't know what I feel like, I guess. What's the range on Imbued Blade? It's 2 tiles. I honestly think, like, I'll just move you in front of Mouth and then pass your turn for the time being. Because you guys are going to move and then not get close enough to do anything special. You're going to move and not get close enough to do anything special. And then Harmony's here. And, like, it's all over for you. You're dead. There's 7 enemies remaining? First off, the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes.
Exquisite.
Do we have the power to do 1,200 damage to you? I wouldn't be surprised. We're going all in here. I like the look of this game. If Jay tells you he likes the look of a game, you've succeeded in your aesthetic mission. That's all you need to know.
Memories of another
Memories.
life. Guard them well.
Like the corners of my mind. Alright, where are you guys spawning? 6, 7, 10 on the initiative? I feel like I don't understand why I would move yet. I would rather these guys spawn, move to us, and then get bodied. Was that a Garth Brooks reference? No, it was a Chris Gaines reference. 2 very different artists.
They collect pieces of broken souls.
Oh. Down now. Down now. Tucka tucka. Down now. Tucka tucka. So I'm thinking, Mouth, I got a good idea for you. What if you used your gun to shoot them without putting yourself at any risk at all? That seems pretty good. Alright, now you're going to end your turn. A departure has become unlocked. Oh, you guys you get AP way faster. I messed that one up because you're going to be able to attack maybe. No, you're not. No, you're not. Thank God. Okay, you. Hold on. You. What's your movement range? High. We would like to kill you as well. Alright, I got an idea. Modesty, the Soul Slinger, if that is your real name. Hit chance, 85. I'll take those odds. Locked. Hit chance, 85. Why not? There you go.
Setbacks.
And I gotta be honest, you're doing a bang-up job. Here's what I'm thinking. What if we do
Memories of another life.
this right here?
Guard them well.
Alright. No major problems thus far. End your turn. So far, the guns go burr. That's all you need to know. You should probably get up here so you can be in Tank City. 2 enemies remain. What does putting them into burst do? I mean, it gives you access to twice as many action points, but it means that your next turn doesn't come for twice as long. That's the big thing. Alright, Mouth. They have 815 HP. How does that make you feel? You're going in 37. You're going in 30. I don't think you're going to get to land a shot. So I hate to be a little boring in the way that I play this, but I really think that this strategy right here, if I could just... I'd like to execute a shot on you. Down, taka, taka, wow, wow. There you go, okay. Shot. You're doing great. Keep it up. If you could kill this guy and enter into burst, I think we would consider that a victory for us. You dodged it? That's alright. If it only takes 1 unit's action.
A bitter victory.
It was mighty close. Alright, Mouth, you're gonna pass your turn. eHarmony, you're going to pass your turn as well. We're going to wait for them to walk slightly towards us, and then we are going to destroy them. Look at that. Big move with nothing to back it up. Get struck by lightning. And then get slashed. We got Garth Brooks, now we got Guns N' Roses.
A bitter victory.
Alright, Peter, I'm gonna need you to... Let me rephrase. Hey, Peter. Yeah. If I could get you to crank up the difficulty on level 3, that would be great. Thanks.
May the plague end as surely.
Yeah, sure. I agree.
It is done. But what falls today may rise again tomorrow.
I will say, I disagree with that being a bitter victory. That was a pretty good victory. There's very little bitterness that I have right now. We will go to rest and prepare for day 4, for day 3, I mean to say.
We will send our daughters.
Wait till he fights the mini-boss. I'm just, like, so unafraid that I'm not afraid at all right now. Please treat the codex like all the channels in my Discord except moderators and mark as red. And then... Suppose we could germinate a new daughter. You know what? We don't have a shield unit yet.
Give life to our daughters.
Claire. This can be... Who's a shield unit?
Please,
Come on.
guide her well.
That's Daniel. And you will be a shield bearer. The shield bearer has more defense and is capable of controlling most enemies with her shield.
Now, unleash her
Nailed
on
it.
any who stand in her way.
Do you even this channel? I've been known to. I've been known to even this channel from time to time. Survival, challenging, or hunt hard. I just wanted to get some more info on that. Survival, challenging. Let's do that. It's more XP. We need to get Daniel leveled up. Mouth, you've been doing great. And then we'll put eHarmony out there as well, just in case. There you go. Mouth needs a break? Absolutely not.
Take away his tools of torture.
Take away his tools of torture. Mother Mary comforts me.
They caught us unawares.
Your daughters have been ambushed. Survive until the breach appears, then escape with your daughters. You cannot win this fight.
We delve deep into the dark corners.
Okay. Daniel, what do you got? Lunge. An instant action that does up to 202 damage. Slam. Deal up to 179 damage and delay target by 25 initiative units. Force the target to face the daughter. Dan's got some armor on him, too. Leave. Okay, escape the combat area. I understand. Where are our big enemies? You're here. You're here. You're here. And you're here. So really, like, all 4 corners. Our ranged unit is down at the bottom. So, Daniel, if you would do me a favor, I would like you to move here. Well, what's your lunge? Does 202 damage up to... deals up to 202 damage 3 times. Daniel, rush him. You have to be right next to him? Surely not. Reanimation. You do have to be right next to them. There you go. It's better to be proactive.
Whatever we can to prevent this torture.
Pass turn. You're not going to get to act for a long time, so I hope you enjoyed it. You got 1100 HP, you got 1100 HP. So what do we do on that? Oh, you can get real close? Okay, Mouth, I'm going to need you to walk it back a little bit. I'm going to need you to walk it back to Daniel, please. And then you're going to pass your turn. E Harmony. I'm going to need you to walk it back to Mouth and pass your turn. Okay. We can deal with this. You're not getting anywhere. We gotta rescue Dan from the gulag. Plague Doctor does not frighten me. You frighten me a little bit. Okay. Now I'm like, we got some enemies. We got some enemies to deal with. You got 1100 HP. We do get potentially 4 actions before you act again, which is a really good situation. So I think straight up, you just do... Well, Wrathful Rain does 342. The shot does 96 damage 3 times. I think we just go for this. For now. It's not doing a lot of damage. Everyone agrees. And then you'll pass your turn so you don't burst, and you can act before they act next time. So that guy's armor is a real problem. Harmony, the Blade Master. Oh, thank you. That looks... Is it from Dwedgie?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
I don't know where to leave it because I don't want to occupy your delicate mouse.
Thank you. Oh, and you... Chat, usually on Unity you only get one of these. Today? Oh! Delicious. Harmony. Alright. E Harmony. What does your slash do? 700 damage. We ain't doing no lightning strikes then. Harmony, get over here. Big slashes. And then, if we don't do another attack, you get 50 more AP back, and we can use 100 next turn. So I think we will just end your turn right here. Daniel now gets to move. He should probably get a shield slam on somebody. I feel like this was the right way to do this. So that cost us 30. We're not going to get close enough to slam on anybody. Except maybe you, but we don't want to do it on you. I'm telling you. Okay, here's the play. You wait here. Mouth, honestly... I mean, if you could get a kill, it might be ideal for you to get a kill. 96 damage 3 times. Yeah, this is well worth it if it hits. Do it again. Do it again. Mouth, come on, man. Alright, I'm... It's your armor. It's your armor. 101. Here's what you're gonna do, Malv. It's called hidden run strats. Okay, it turns out it's just gonna be hit and hit. It's not gonna be hit and run. But now we got, because you have no AP left, but that's okay, because these guys are pretty far away. Alright, Harmony. I mean, I think we've done a great job here, believe it or not. I think we move Harmony here. How much does Lightning Strike do? 352. This costs us 21. But the slash... Oh, the slash has a range of 2, dude! Let's go. So I could put you here. I believe I could put you here. No. I think I screwed it up. Either way, you're gonna die in one hit, and I don't think we're at risk. But doing this will put you in burst.
One less to plague the innocent.
By 1 AP, which now I'm like, we might as well just fall back and get behind Daniel. That's totally fine. Alright, end that turn. I think we're doing great so far. It's a different approach than a lot of other strategy games. It's a little bit more like, you know, like XCOM 2 is so much about like that shock and awe sort of style. This is more like guerrilla tactics. Like we're getting in there, we're getting a couple of attacks off, and then we're running for our lives. Alright. We got Daniel acting, and then the scavenger gets to act. This is the reanimation. We've only got 91 to go before the door opens too. Okay, Daniel, you need to take out this unit. Your lunge will get a kill. Beautiful. I didn't even think about the flank, but it totally worked. Alright. We got 2 reanimations. He's in burst because I'm dumb. When do you act? Soon. I honestly... I mean, all I can think of is maybe putting you here might allow us to soak up some aggro. But I think we're going to kill the other unit before it matters anyway. Or at least we're going to have him back up. Another res, no big deal. It's getting a little hot. We'll probably, if I had to predict, I predict we're taking some damage right here. You've scratched me for -0 HP because Daniel's too strong. Bet you feel dumb. So you act first, but you also are gonna get to go. We have Mouth, and we have Harmony. Okay. Well, I think the big money play. Mouth, get ready to burst. Okay, brother. You're gonna move here. Then you are gonna Wrathful Rain, which should get a kill. And I think you should run for your life. Maybe here's the best spot for you.
I revel in her strength.
That was pretty good. And then he's already in burst.
Memories
You got
of
542. You got 5.
Guard
No, you
the
got
way.
1,000. Okay, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can ice you. We do only get to do 1 shot. We could intercept, but the healing is the touchy part, right? 10% HP. Interrupt the first attack on an ally in 10 range. It really depends whether or not Harmony can get a kill on the Plague Guard. I don't... Like, because Harmony's damage is so high that I think we'll be fine. So I don't think we need to worry about it. So I'm just gonna... I'm gonna have Mouth move a little bit just to stay safe because he loses the AP anyway. Whoops, I did not move at all, actually. If I could just get to the flank. Oh, but you're gonna turn? Okay, fair enough. Well, let's not waste too much AP then. So I'm gonna... A double slash should kill you. You guys are acting in 30. What if I do an imbued blade? Who goes first? Hold on. So the slash does 722, but your armor is 233. That's not going to be enough. Lightning strike does... No, we got an imbued blade. Thank the Lord. We had some initiative somehow.
The veil grows weaker.
The door...
His power stronger.
Did the door not open? Survive until the escape area is available. Oh, it's right over there. Okay, it's totally open. Daniel gets to move first, then you get to go. I hate to say, because these skulls are like... Oh, these are enemies coming back to life. Here. And... Okay, 2 there. We should probably just cheese it. Originally, I was like, maybe he should deal with the... Can you? Yeah, you should probably go there then. Maybe he should deal with the enemy, but I don't think he needs to. It just depends, like, are you gonna get to hit Harmony? F. Oh no!
Call it science.
That's alright, we can always sack a daughter to heal. Kate, don't listen.
More of his doctors. Or should I say acolytes?
Malph's fine, don't worry about Malph. He's getting out of here.
The doctor has sent a new atrocity.
It's scary to have him move 97, but... Send it. Harmony, you gotta get out of there. Pass turn. Things are getting a little spooky, but I think we're okay. I just hear like a drum fill? Like a unit in Civilization 6 just got... just leveled up. F. Oh my god, it's getting a little scary. Okay, don't get impatient. Don't get impatient. That's the scary thing.
Broken souls.
Daniel gets to act first here. This is the important part. I think Modesty's making it out. Well, no. And Modesty's not even in.
Torture and call it science.
Doing? They worship torture and call it science, by the way. So, when do you guys get to go? That's the scary part for me. Not you. 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 Am I losing it? You're 90? You're 86? Yo, they can all get out. They can all get out. It's not a problem. Daniel, please move here with the power of your burst. Yeah, just go. I think this is gonna work. Leave. Maybe they've all got to be in there before we can leave. Oh, you cast it on yourself. Thank you, thank you. Don't worry, she can't get out. So it's a little spooky, but you must gather your party before venturing forth. I don't know what that character is. A New Jersey stand-up comedian playing Dungeons and Dragons on a 1990s version of Critical Role. Hey, you paisano, you trying to venture forth without your party or something? I'll work on it a little bit. I only recently found out about the word paisano, which apparently can be shortened to paisan in some situations as well. You never split the party. You know, like, we always think about, like, when you watch a fantasy movie, for some reason, all of the people have various English accents. What if instead of that, for whatever reason, it was just the trope that they always had, like, Brooklyn accents? You got the... Frodo, you got the frickin' one ring, dude. Hey, what are you doing, Gollum, you slimy son of a... Hey, he's trying to pilfer my... Anyway, you get the idea. Come what may, we will slow suffering's progress. Hey, I'm Smith in here.
What memory has this agony uncovered?
You just relax, okay? I'm doing great. We are about to fight a miniature boss. So here's the thing. Daniel has leveled up. He has a new skill. The Blacksmith's Grace increases armor by 180 for 40 and move up 15 initiative units on the timeline for each incoming attack. But it costs AP. Shield Bash. Deal up to 240 damage and push target 5 tiles. Enemies pushed into each other or an object take 125 damage. 120 damage. Hold on, I'm thinking here. I mean, I do like Blacksmith's Grace, but healing is hard. So maybe yeeting enemies could be a lot of fun. Send them. Oh, that is pretty fun. All right. I selected. And then someone said you can put memories on skills. Ah. Well, I'll tell you what I want here. What I really, really want. I think I want Malf's shoots to have the memory that reduces armor. But actually, having Malf's shoots slow them down is pretty sweet too. But the memory may be incompatible. We'll see. Oh no, this one's incompatible. All right, let's decrease your armor. Or, you know what? Take more damage. Because I got an idea. Maybe Harmony instead. Your slash, because it's not a multi-strike hit. I gotta be honest, an extra 20% on that is pretty good. I think that's got good scaling. And then, I mean, there are other spells as well. Lightning Strike. Let me think about this for a second. Malf's Shoot has got something. What Daniel's most important skill for us right now is Lunge. Lunge having another 50 damage per hit is really good as well. And then, just thinking about what else we tend to use. The other one we use the most, for sure, is Malf's Wrathful Rain. Usually it one-hits enemies. Lifesteal on hit. Sadly, I don't think we had it, but that would be nice. I think slowing them down on it could be cool. I think it could be fun. I think we could do some fun stuff there. Now, I will say, I do want to heal Harmony, if possible. Is that sacrifice? Is how one does that? I think I want to germinate.
Give life to our daughters.
Random. I'm just going to be honest. Don't get too attached, okay?
Please, guide her well.
Yeah, guide her well. Sacrifice chamber. The only way to heal a daughter is to sacrifice another daughter of an equal or higher level. The surviving daughter will be healed and receive a fragment of the sacrificed daughter's soul, gaining some of its power. The sacrificed daughter will be laid to rest in the cemetery. I'm sorry to say. Oh wait, this. I mean, it's. Oh no, it says it will not work. Okay, fair enough. All right, well, hold on. I've got an idea. Let's do one more mission today, and we will take Clea. But then we can only take Claire and Modesty on the mission. But you know what? Could be fun. Or it could ruin the game for us. Or, hold on, we could make a one more. No, we can't. We can't afford it. Whatever, dude. Here's my philosophy, alright? Who dares wins, and if you ever run into a challenge in a video game, just remember that it was designed to be beaten for shareholder value.
What more must we sacrifice before the
So
end?
as long as you just play your cards, we should come out on top.
A wretched stench.
8 enemies remain.
Vile horror.
And Melody's pretty strong. She can carry. So you guys get to move. Really? You can make it this far? Who are you? You sure you want to know? You're you. You're you. You're you. Who the heck are you? You're all the way over there. Alright. Alright. Melody, who is also called Modesty, my mistake. You are a gun shooter. How about that? Get ready to move into an unflankable position and then pass your turn. Clea, you're going to do the same thing. End turn. We're going to make it. Alright, here's where we make our money. If we don't burst, we basically have free turns. Chance to hit 100. Oh my god. Okay, alright. And then...
No mercy.
No mercy, WWE. You take a turn off. Alright. Now let me look at this. Claire, what's happening? You're not making it. You're not making it. You're not making it. Take your turn off. Can you... Who's acting first? You're close. You're close. You're not close. 7 enemies remain. Modesty? You gotta work with me on this one, okay, Modesty? It's a touch risky. I wanted it to kill you, but that's okay. We'll just fall back now. That was not necessary. I would call that a misplay. Claire, you basically don't get too attached, okay? She's just here to soak XP so we can sacrifice her for blood. What a move. What a move. Alright, Claire, this might be your time to strike. I honestly think we're in Burst City. How much do you have? 816? Slash does up to 673. Okay. Okay, and Slash hits up to 2 tiles away. So move here. I'm stupid. It hits 1 tile away. This would be a great crit. That's the exact opposite, dude. Now, my new strategy is you run away. That changed everything. Alright, Modesty. Not a great situation. How much armor do you have? 0 armor? Who gets to act next? You get to act next then. Modesty, Modesty, Modesty. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on. I'm still unafraid. We do that 2 times. You dodged again, huh? Now you don't act for a while. So we just don't put ourselves in the burst and we're okay. You're not doing very much. And I'm very thankful for that. There we go. 1 less to plague the innocent. My thoughts exactly. So you can definitely get close enough. Which is a real problem, actually. What I think I'm gonna do is back up 2 steps and then pass my turn so I get to act reasonably quickly. If Claire gets hit, we do not care. Or we do not Claire, I should say. Slash 673. You have 813 damage. You don't get to act for a minute, though. This might be a good burst opportunity. Don't boo me, I'm right. You are terrible and deserve whatever's coming to you. But you don't act for a while, so we can actually pass our turn and without being in too much danger. Oh, no. That's dangerous. Hold on. Hold on. This is important. Claire still gets to act 1 time. I think we can move here. Shoot you. And then we gotta go real heavy on this right here. Like, we're going all in on bursts. No intercepting round required. Now, Claire, you literally just need to do what you were germinated to do. My god, it actually worked.
Setbacks.
Now, 4 enemies remain. Just
Memories
chill.
of another
Just
life.
chill.
Guard them well.
I didn't realize, and it's my fault, I didn't realize they were spawning right behind me. However, down, 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 scooper, duper, down, scooper, duper.
You can't stop progress. A cure will be found.
Cure for what? You being dead, dumbass? Oh my god.
Memories of another
Claire.
life. Guard them well.
What are you doing? You have a sword. Or some kind of bardish. I actually was gonna feel bad about bringing her into this world just to use her for healing. Now I don't feel bad in the least. Oh my god. What is your dodge chance? 15? Alright, that's actually pretty high. Well, we gotta go real hard on this one. If it's gotta be done, it's gotta be done.
One less to plague the innocent.
And then run for your life. Acceptable. Dude, we're gonna make it. There's only 2 enemies remaining. They're probably basic. Curse therapist. Not worried about it at all. How far can you move? Not even far enough to scare me. So we're just chilling. I will end my turn, yes. I will end my turn, yes. They're mages. Baby, I'm a mage, by the way. You treat... I don't know any of the lyrics. You tell me wrong from right. Baby, I'm a mage, by the way. I really need you. Wow, wow. Donka, donka. This is a small problem. It's not a big problem. We could run in there and Wrathful range. But I'm also like, I honestly think, because when does Wrathful range fire? Or Wrathful shot? Massive shot? There you go. 57. I don't think we have to sweat you at all just yet. You have 419. 63. I honestly think we're set. It might look spicy. But I think we're made in the shade right now. We kill you so you don't get to act. We don't do intercepting rounds.
Memories of another life.
Then Claire, you really, without being rude, you have your life in your own hands. Look at that.
One
just
less
that
to
easy.
plague the innocent.
If she missed, she would have died. Which is honestly, that's what we in this business call a meritocracy.
Let her flourish.
All right, Claire, don't get too attached to that level up.
It is done.
Because
But what
who's
falls
super
today
injured?
may rise again tomorrow.
Oh, they're not even close to the same level. We need a little bit more time, but that's okay. I'll live with this. I'll live with this. We're gonna go next day.
This so-called doctor has revealed himself.
That's true. Modesty leveled up, so I could sack Modesty to heal
Cut deeper.
Mouth?
Deeper
No, to heal
still.
E-Harmony.
The answer hides, buried in the flesh. Life unworthy of life feeds our inquiry.
Nah.
What we do
What's
is
up,
a
Doc?
mercy to the world. A mercy.
You see this boss in Bloodborne? It's dying in one attempt.
What memory has this agony uncovered?
You have discovered the despicable surgeon. You can confront him now or take time to prepare, but he will inevitably attack on the 7th day. From now on, you will be able to fight him starting from the first day of your next recollections. Losing to him will immediately end the current recollection. Alright, give me some time to think. Give me some time to think. Modesty, I have some bad news for you. You were going to be sacrificed to heal... No, not you. To heal E-Harmony. Yes. You'll also get +5 dodge chance. How about that? She's better than Malf? Yeah, but Malf is Malf. Yeet.
Her sacrifice births another hope.
Sometimes it's got to be done. Now, who leveled up? Claire leveled up. New skill available. I feel like I only know how to use Lightning Strike. Harmony, you got a new trait. Congratulations. Now, I think, honestly, if we can only send 3, I think I'm happy. I think we confront the boss.
We must break the tie that binds the child
We send
to
Harmony,
suffering.
Daniel, and Malf. This might be a little early, but we haven't really had big problems so far, so I'm willing to give it a shot. I did see people in chat that were like, he's having an easy time now, wait till he fights the boss. Yeah? Well... Joni loves Chachi. But does Chachi give a flying frick about Joni?
A monument to terror. They destroyed a child and called it mercy.
Yo, I thought that was an exaggerated camera angle earlier. It turns out he's huge. It's a large creature right there. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's look at this guy. What do you got going on? What skills do you have? Deals up to 500 damage to daughters in the area and pushes them back 2 tiles. Enemies pushed into each other take 150 damage. Alright, do not let it get into melee range. Summon a new caretaker. Changes phase when the last caretaker dies. Resets initiative to 0. These are caretakers, right? Okay. Skills. You have melee only. Your skills are devotion. Grant 500 armor. And resistance to delays. And make an ally act faster. Hate that. Cultists focus on the surgeon unless an enemy is in range. The heck is a cultist, dude? Alright. Also, the boss has 7,000 HP, but that's not like that big of a deal or something. How much? But you guys are weak, right? Like, what's your? You have 592. So if Daniel, if you moved here, you would have 52. You act in 32. Lunge does a lot of damage. What's your base movement? Sorry, there's a little prep time to start with. But Dan's armor is pretty good. He's got 85 armor. Their base attack does up to 380. It's high, don't get me wrong. I think he's in like Simpsons Hit and Run territory. I think Daniel can come here. How much does Slam do? 200 and forces the... Oh no, I was thinking Shield Bash. 240 and 120 if they hit something. Lunge is just going to be better.
Progress has its setbacks.
And then run for your life, because you're not going to get to act for 100 years. All right. Now we got Mouth and we got Harmony. What would you do here? I would move Mouth close enough to shoot next turn. I would probably just put Harmony in kind of a similar position, I suppose. But make sure that they can act before the boss. That's a big one. All right, here we go. Make sure to put an exclamation Othercide in chat if you think we're going to win, and an exclamation Othercide in chat if you think we're going to lose. We'll reveal the results of this poll shortly. Alright, so clearly we need to be a little bit more aggressive. Because the buffs are coming in hot and heavy. So you have 1500 armor. I would say there is basically no point in attacking you. But the 1500 armor will run out. Mouth is acting. How far can you get here? Alright. Mouth, you come this way. We're going to institute Operation Heavy Flank. Harmony, same boat. We need to take out all the caretakers. So I think 1500 is as good as it's going to get. Because, you know, it's like you constantly have to re-up. Alright, so here's the scary part. You get to act right after this. And Dan is like right in the hornet's nest. Honestly, Dan, you gotta get far enough away that you're not gonna get hit. Because the hits are... I mean, they don't stop coming. Alright, so let's see how this goes. I know you're gonna get close, but you shouldn't be able to swing. Mouth, your job is to murder these caretakers. The caretakers have 600 HP. Your shots do 159 each. I think Dan's gonna have to taunt the boss. So that takes 50. I mean, I think you just have to... We have to start killing the units. It is what it is. You're more likely to... Well, you do a little bit more damage up in the front. Or you got less armor, so what's better? You lose 3 damage per hit. It's like functionally very similar. Let's just go for the front unit. You gotta get the kill. So you gotta land all 3 shots. Or 2 of them, that's fine.
Impressive.
You have 0 skills, so that's fine. I don't want to... you know what? Maybe I do want to intercept, actually. The next melee attack within 10 range. So we could have Dan taunts maybe over here. I think this is sensible, assuming you get enough initiative to actually act before anybody else acts. I think it's worth sending. Pass turn. Now Harmony. You are kind of in the same boat. I'm assuming it's going to intercept the boss attack, because these guys don't seem to attack. We could try to predict a move. The only question is I'm like, is Daniel going to get to go before the boss? And I think the answer is yes. Right now he is, but all of these caretakers are definitely going to make the initiative a little spicier. So I'm like, Harmony, you got to get in there. Start by going here, I think. And then I'm just thinking. So lightning, no. Like imbued blade deals up to 928 damage after 30 initiative units. So I'm like, if I can predict where you're going to go, we might be able to kill you before you can do, well, you'll do something, but so I think you are going to go directly in front of me. So I am going to try this. Let's see if that works. Alright, this is for all the marbles. They did devotion. I mean, all we missed out on is extra movement. Let's go! But also, I kind of needed you to interrupt the boss attack on Daniel.
The innocent.
That's still good. At least we got something out of it. Ooh, tough luck. Alright. F. So the cultist, or the doctor's gonna get to act soon. Oh. If we could, oh no, we forced them to face us. That's not really what we're looking for. It's like if I could delay them for 25, it's so close to actually allowing him to go again. No, the boss's armor, it will go down now that the cultists are done. So honestly, like, here's my new game plan. Shield bash costs 25. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna try to shield bash you. Blunk. And then if you could just get away, get a little further away from us, that would be nice. Can I move and no, that'll put us into burst. Okay, so just end that turn. This is where things are gonna get a little spicy. Daniel. Whatever, you got so much HP, that's what you're there for. You've summoned a caretaker.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
This caretaker, you know what he's doing, missing again. Probably should have gone against you instead. Alright, so the doctor does not act for quite some time. Where's the next caretaker? Oh, he's at the back. Alright. The man at the back is ready to crack. His eyes are as red as the sun. Daniel, go here, but don't get put into burst. Just do a quick lunge. Yada, yada, yada. Alright, one caretaker down.
Striking.
And then pass your turn. This caretaker gets to act, which is always frustrating. And they're going to make them move faster than Daniel, which is also bad, but we can do an intercepting blow, so don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry about it. Alright, mouth. You need to be able to shoot them, which probably just means you need line of sight. There you go. It's pretty intuitive, actually, to be able to see what you're doing here. Blast them. And then blast him once more.
Progress has its setbacks.
Now, this is your reaction. So we are entering phase 2 now. That seems horrible. I didn't realize you'd get to act so fast. Let's look at what you got now. Relentless Therapy. Deals 180 damage 3 times to a daughter in melee range. Self-medication. Increases resistance to delays and deals up to 300 damage to any daughter that attacks him with a melee attack. Group Therapy. Oh, it's a delayed action. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. Mouth, you got 30 right here. I would say your next step is to move a little bit, just to make sure we're in the range to be able to intercept. And then definitely do intercepting round on yourself. Alright. This should be interesting. End your turn. The doctor is in the house. So he's made himself stronger. He's moving. He's gonna slice, but he gets interrupted. That's alright. We didn't need to do damage. We just wanted to make sure that they were not gonna kill Daniel. Alright, so we can obviously move out of the way. Which is very sensible. We don't have any interrupts as this character. You still have 1,000 armor. But I feel like that is going to pass. Is it? I mean, if it doesn't pass, there's no way for me to kill you. I don't really want to use AP to attack you right now. I would rather just make sure that you're getting safely out of the zone. Because the armor doesn't decay by hitting it, right? It decays by just the buffs wearing off. Dan could shove him for sure. I guess it would shove him out of range. But what would we be doing instead, you know? Because there's no point in using our AP to attack him if he has 1,000 regenning armor. I think we have to wait for his armor to drop to 0. So I think we'd rather just move backwards. Pretty far. Although we'd rather you take a shot instead of Mouth, honestly. So maybe we'll move you like in front of Mouth. Because Mouth... Well, yeah, we want to spread it a little, though. So maybe something like that will make him an attractive target. Alright. And then we'll end turn. Because there's no reason... No real reason not to. Because even an imbued blade would go off too fast. Alright. Now, Daniel. You need to do a shield bash. Pretty nice, quite frankly. Then, like, you to get... Because how far can you move? As far as you want. Alright. Honestly, you can stay where you are, then. We don't have any that are in AoE range. So you get faster. Then you're moving over here. That's okay. Again? That's alright, we get a lot of actions here. Alright, so your armor is now 0, which means we can actually land some shots. We can always have Daniel shield bash you further away as well. So we gotta land some shots. That's just the gimme. Now I am I'm like, hold on. I'm pretty sure if I use my brain, I could have her prepare a flanking imbued blade that will hit diagonally after Daniel does his shield bash. Because Daniel acts in 26. But I also want to make sure that she's definitely still going to not burst. So in my heart of hearts, what we want to do, if we're getting the computer brain going, Harmony would have to move into a position where she's pointed diagonally, and then Dan would hit them 5 tiles away, and he'd have to, if we were on the diagonal, oh, you know what? Hold on, because what square are you on? You're on 4 squares? Like, I feel like if I had her there, that hits, because it's a 2-tile diagonal range. I mean, to me, that looks like it works. So I'm like, if you mess it up, it's horrible. Maybe it's not worth it. It's great to think about, but because you're 2x2, I don't know, I guess it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. This would be your, let's say this is your leftmost edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you would be plunk, 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 plunk. You would be here. Or is he just the middle tile? He's just this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he would be there then. And then you would want to hit left 2, plunk, plunk, up 2, plunk, plunk. You would want to stand here and shoot diagonally. Now, let's think about this. The move costs us, we wouldn't be in burst. We would not be in burst. How about that? I mean, we gotta try, right? If it fails, it fails. It was cool nonetheless. Harmony, move here. Your imbued blade will strike thusly. Daniel. Let's see. Plunk. Oh my god! The man is a genius. Now, I still think Harmony is super gonna die. Or at least take a lot of damage. But this was mega cool. You know what? She doesn't have to, because we can intercept with mouth. But I do think Dan should move as far as he can without entering burst. What the? Whoa, hold on. Yes, I would like to end your turn. And then, I mean, you gotta be honest. That was one of the sickest things I've ever seen in a tactical game. Oops, you missed me. Now, mouth. We know we're gonna have you intercept. We gotta have you shoot too. That's just a gimme. Starting to work them. Starting to work them just a little bit. I think we have to make sure Mouth's within 10 tiles. It would be nice to do it without having him enter burst. Which I think would mean that he has to move like... He's within 10 tiles. That's not even... Yeah. I would just take the second shot. And then... intercepting round. End turn. Alright. Let's see. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You're going to do some self-medication. You're going to move a little bit faster. You're going to try to attack Daniel. You will fail. You will fail. I will interrupt you. And then you'll set this old song and dance up again. Now we can't just do it the same way we did it before, because Daniel moved. But we should, in theory it should still work. But my brain, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, he's moved because we moved Daniel in the process. So we need to move. We need to scooch. I think we need to scooch Harmony 2 tiles over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we want her to be 2 up and 2 left. 1, 2, 1, 2. She just needs to move 1. Okay. I mean, if this is how you do it, this is just insanity. Okay, so she moves 1. And she prepares an imbued blade on the diagonal. At which point, Daniel does a shield bash and never misses. Every time the first one looks like it misses, I'm like, oh no. This is a disaster. And then again, I think Daniel tries to close in enough to not be in AoE range. Yeah. But maybe draw aggro. And not enter burst. Yo, the boss is half dead. This is kind of an incredible brain expansion. I'll be honest as well, I could not have done it without chat. There's no chance. So on this one, we have to keep Mouth in range to intercept the melee attack. The way that we're going to do it is we won't be able to shoot twice. So let's move Mouth. One space. I mean, 1 or 2 should do it. If 1 doesn't do it, we move 2. Then you can shoot 1 time. And then intercept for the melee attack. And at some point we might be able to save some of Mouth's HP by just having him burst. Okay. So we knew this was coming. We're gonna intercept the Daniel attack. Yo, Mouth is actually like the MVP. I can't believe some people wanted to yeet him. And then we should, I mean, it's cheese. And I'm like, okay. But now I'm like, are we not hitting like an edge at some point? So he'll go. It should only be 1 tile, but I want to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 tiles up. 2 tiles left. It is 1. Move 1. Imbued blade. Daniel, if you miss, no more unity. Move up 1 space. We got the algorithm. Oh, baby. Now this might be where we can just have Mouth finish the job here. Donkey, donka, 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 donka. 868. I mean, you could do it 2 more times. Oh, baby. Nobody's more surprised than me that we killed that 7,000 HP boss on our first try.
Guard them well.
I am, again, couldn't have done it without chat. All I'm going to say, I needed a lot of help with the implementation. But the idea germinated from within. I'm proud of that part, at least.
Let her flourish.
Oh, baby. That's a good boss battle. Tactical games struggle with boss battles sometimes.
Who are you to question?
Like, don't get me wrong, I love War of the Chosen, but when you get insanely overpowered and then go fight a Chosen and just two-tap them with your legendary superhero sniper, it's a little bit anticlimactic.
Too little to fight. They cut me because I could not die.
Crawling in my
What
skin.
is this memory to me?
We shall find a cure for this plague. Whatever the cost may be, child or no, it remains an experiment. The Simpsons to the Deacon, 1890. The surgeon has been vanquished. Yo, I feel intellectually fulfilled. The cellar prison. Send me more lovelies to punish. I will absolve them of their sins.
Continue on, or we will never escape this convergence in space and time.
Now, we do have some issues. Namely, well, first, Mouth's leveling up. We need to find a way to heal some units. Projected force. Deal up to 352 damage and push max surrounding enemies by 4. Enemies pushed into each other take a little damage. But I gotta be honest. I feel like Spirit Haste is pretty good. 20 initiative boost. 30 AP is pretty expensive. In theory, getting the ability to have some timeline manipulation, like the way that this works, I don't even think it's like perfect world scenario, but I think if you can get a unit on the timeline that acts after an enemy and then make it act before, the 30 AP cost is well worth it. So and we already have like an AoE. Oh, this isn't an AoE though. No, it is. Well, kind of is. Anyway, we don't have any timeline abilities, so that's what I'm thinking about there. That's what I'm thinking about there. And then I'm like, hold on, Spirit Haste, what kind of memories can you put on this? Grants the skill's target 50 armor that lasts for 30 initiative. Increase damage done by the target by 25% for 30 initiative units. Maybe? Seems okay. Alright, so we have 1,000 skill. I think we need to germinate a couple of daughtries here. Hope, sure, that's fine. Bell, temperance.
Please, guide her
Let's
well.
get another shooter, and then let's get. Hold on, what is resurrect though? We can.
Give life to our
Can we
daughters.
resurrect modesty? When a daughter dies, they're laid to rest in the cemetery. You can resurrect the
Remember
daughter
their
using
courage.
resurrection tokens. Any memories they equipped are lost on death. Oh, we haven't completed the remembrances that would allow that to happen. But maybe.
Remember.
Yo, what about this? All daughters get plus 15% max health? I don't have any shards. Hold on. Germinate. Because Claire's not doing that well. But we'll make a shield
Give
master
life to
anyway.
our daughters.
Felicity. Yo. From the television show of the same name.
Please, guide her well.
And then, available synapses.
Now, unleash her on any who stand in her way.
Let's do a challenging hunt. And that might bring us to the end of the stream after the time we finish this. But I consider myself very intrigued, especially after we went through the big brain moves required to actually beat that boss. I felt like my IQ went up like 5 to 6 points, which seems small, but is actually like, I mean, if that's a permanent buff, that's incredible. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm too good to actually interface with the roguelike elements because I never die.
What
Oh,
more
well.
must we sacrifice before the end?
What's on your face, dude? So what's it at now? 6 to 7?
I wonder if the
Come on.
child understood the
An
collapsing
IQ of
world
1?
around him.
I'm at least in the double digits. That's a wide range. So let's see. This should be easier, but let's not let it get in our head. We do have some larvas. Your skills. Sticky armor. Reacts to any attack. Oh, if they have the sticky armor. Reacts to any attack. No, reaction doesn't require a spell cast. By immobilizing the daughter for 60 initiative. Grasping mandibles. Immobilizes a daughter for 30 initiative. After a delay of 60 initiative, deals up to 500 damage. Interrupts the first action by a daughter and deals up to 510 damage. It's spicy. No doubt. There's some spiciness there. So who's... Temperance, you're acting first, huh? What's the larva's range? It's honestly quite high. Quite high indeed. What's your range on the shot? I mean, my philosophy right now... We'll have to move Felicity, but for now, Temperance can land shots risk-free. Now, they're not going to do very much damage. But it is a free attack. And we could do 2 of them without sweating it too much. It's not a great move, but, you know, to be expected. Alright, Claire, kind of relying on you for something a little stronger here. Oh, you can make it to us, huh? You're going in 27. I'm going to be honest. I believe in the power of this move right here. Oh, you think it'll hit you if I do it? Because you're probably going to go attack Temperance, would be my guess. It's tough. We're on a lark here, okay? So hear me out. Claire, you're going to move one. If this works, this is the biggest brain hour you've ever seen. I wanted to make sure we didn't have friendly fire, so... If this works, we're actually probably the smartest gamer on planet Earth. And I actually think you just chill as well. Just go back a little bit. Okay, let's see. We know the larva's coming. Or it's going backwards. That seems helpful, unless it's, you know, doing something back there that's terrible news. Now you... What the... An infected. At least his movement range is super low. But anyway, this guy being here... what is that? Armor up 150? That's rough. Well, you don't act for a bit, right? Yeah, you don't act for a bit. So I'm not sweating it. We got 3 free moves right now. I would really like to deal with the Plague Guard. However, your shooting is really, really not effective. But it's equally ineffective to just about everybody. So, like, we could maybe move and take some shots at you, but... I mean, Temperance, you just kind of stink, okay? I'm just gonna lay it out straight for you. I would like to get to a position... where you can't hit me. But normally you charge up a shot anyway. So I'm not too worried about it. I actually think... The only downside is that our movement... Or let me rephrase. Our damage is actually just really bad. But I think we can shoot first. God, that's horrible. I honestly, like, I think we can just stay still. If we're gonna stay still, we might as well shoot you again. That hurts. Now, Claire, you've been here for a bit. You got to do some real damage. Slash up to 709 damage in a single hit. I'd like to slash you 2 times. A dodge would be truly devastating. Alright, that pretty much had to happen.
How foolish my fears.
And you still have 33? That's kind of incredible. I actually think the time is right for us to get heavy on this one and do like a lightning strike on you. You have so much armor that, like, I don't expect this to be amazing. But we get to act a couple of times before it gets too dangerous. We should be able to lunge twice. Damage 48 to 53 by times 2. Oh, because of your armor, maybe? This is gonna be close. Good enough. And then, I'm pretty sure that the infected, it was mostly like a buff unit. So I'm not too worried about what they're up to. It's not that bad. I bet when we kill the larva, like 5 enemies pop out. That's my take on this right now. Now you have no armor. Well, you still do have 1200 HP. That's okay, so we're rooted for 30 units. But then here, it does 500 damage. That seems real dangerous. I don't know if we're gonna actually be able to pull out of that one. Hold on. Because Felicity, when do you act? I think you might be unrooted by the time. Unless this is the... I don't know. Alright, Temperance gets to act again. Straight up, you gotta start taking pot shots at the infected jerk down here. Go ahead. Oh, that's gonna put us in burst? Let's not. Let's not. It's 73. Pass the turn. I don't want to intercept because I don't know if we're in range. Now, Claire, again, you're not really doing that well on HP. We're just going to move you up here. We're going to pass your turn. Now, Felicity, can you move? She can. She has become unrooted. How about that? Here we go. Hopefully they don't have AoEs. My bad. Alright. Guess what, dummy? You missed. We knew that was coming. We knew that was coming. We don't know what's coming here. Alright, you're gonna... Same thing. You're gonna keep Felicity rooted, but that's not a problem because we are gonna have you move. And now the time has come. Not particularly strong. But I'm starting to think there's a chance we might make it out of this one alive. You get to go again before the big boy if we end our turn now, so let's do that. And then, Claire. Claire's got a sword. What would her daddy do? What is imbued blade? 869. Oh my Lanta, dude, check this out. You ready for this? Imbued blade. You're toasted. You're gonna take a hit. Now, Felicity, straight up, you just gotta move. You just gotta get out of town. Runaway train, never coming back. And I gotta look at your skills real quick again. Base attack, 430 damage. Claire, I'm sorry. My mistake. Felicity, just... Felicity, Just... Felicity, just move. How long is your route lasting for? Felicity, not like this. Not like this. Well, there's not much we can do then. Just end turn. Easy come, easy go. That was pretty cool. Didn't get interrupted, but... Now, Temperance. You do have an intercepting round.
The veil grows weaker.
I feel like maybe that'll work here.
Stronger.
There's not much point in shooting you. So, you know what? Just get in the middle here and then intercept this next attack, please. It's not melee only. It seems to work on range, too, so we might get lucky. Let's go! That's actually just the dream come true. And you lost the 150 armor. It's probably just due to the buff expiring, I guess. Alright, Felicity. The shield bearer. Bearer of the curse. You get to act fast enough that I... Well, I don't know. I just hate everything about how we would approach this. But I suppose, like, in theory, a lunge should be able to kill you. A slam should be able to kill you. Lucky us. Okay. I can't believe that we're still in the game here. So we do have enemies spawning behind us, but they're pretty weak enemies. Don't, come on. Come on. Don't be a jerk. Yeah, get an AoE range, please. They collect pieces of broken souls. Alright. Temperance. These guys, they're weak AF. Which, if you're not familiar, is parlance in this business for weak and fragile.
Exquisite.
We can get 2 of you, right? Yeah. And then Claire gets to act. And all she's got to do is land a single hit. And we're feeling pretty good. Pass turn. Claire gets to act. All you got to do is land a single slash.
Flawless.
I thought she missed. 2 enemies remain. Here and here. Pass your turn. I can't believe we're going to do it. This one was looking a little hot. Is going into burst bad? Well, I mean, here's the way I've been thinking about it. If you can kill something by going into burst, especially if it's the last enemy, you want to go into burst. However, if in other situations, going into burst, I think, tends not to be preferable. Because if you look at it, on 2 turns... I'm trying to think about the best way to mathematically express this. Imagine the world was an apple. I'm just joking. I didn't know where I was going with that one. Basically, if you had $100 to spend, and you were investing into the market of good ideas, sometimes, if you got a hot tip, it might be best to invest, I should say, 100 right at the start. You're buying Tesla stock when they IPO'd. However, sometimes it could be better to dollar cost average. Put $50 in right at the start, and then 6 months from now put another $50 in, because you might want to change your flexibility. You might want to be flexible, is what I mean to say. You have 418 life. Your ashes will scatter to the earth. You will be no more. It depends on how fast the enemies go, too. Like, in this situation, if an enemy goes in 60, and we could kill them... Well, let me rephrase again. If an enemy goes in 60, it might be better to use 50 twice. before they get to act once than to use 100 once. There's my perspective on the subject. But in this situation, if we had the ability to burst and do damage to you, it would probably be for the best because you're the last enemy on the board anyway. Anyway, you're toasted. Don't make me laugh. Beautiful. I'm really good.
No more false prophets.
Imagine that. That's true. You could use 50 now, and then you could burst next turn with 100. Then you got 150 in 2 turns instead of only using 100, or instead of using 100 at the start and then having to wait longer.
His blind faith won't shackle my daughters.
Got it memorized? Well, I think that's going to do it for Othercide, but I had a very good time playing the game. It is available now. You can type !Othercide in chat. Only, you don't have to, because I'm going to type it. And you can check it out at that link. You can also scroll down below the video player, and you can see the panel, and you can just click on the picture. If you don't like to click on links, you could click on a picture that's a link instead. This was a lot of